Me pides que deje a mis padres, lo haría todo, todo por ti, pero eso no. Me pides que deje a mis padres, que me vaya a vivir contigo. Dices que sería muy feliz.
I want my Tejano TV.
Ready. Steady. Let's go. What's up, Raza? I am so excited to be back. I had a little rough medical issue going on with me, which prevented a couple of the Capturada shows. But we have a very special guest, one of my Tejano television sisters, and what a great time to have the show because Tejano Nation just ran an article about us. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to have y'all put a round of applause for Miss Gigi Guerrero. All right, let me unmute you real quick.
The
There we
Super
go.
Express
Okay,
interview.
we're unmuted.
Super Express interview. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Yeah, we can hear you,
All
Gigi.
right. This is going to be the quickest interview in Tejano history. We're always making history here. All right. So, because I got to go back to work at 5, and we got what about a good 15 minutes. So, Interview Express. Dale, guys, shoot them out. Shoot them out, Sammy.
Hallelujah.
Congratulations for you and everything that you're doing. I love what you're doing, Sammy. And so, congratulations, primeramente. All right.
And same to you, Gigi. I mean, your podcast as well, Guías y Desveladas, right?
Yeah, nobody can say it. Giras y desveladas.
Giras.
Giras.
Okay.
Giras means tours. Giras
Yeah.
means
Okay.
tours. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. So there we, Gigi's got it. You know what? You know where I think we all get confused is because, it's Gigi Guerrero, and then we mix that up with the Giras, and we don't think that G might be an H sound, not a G sound.
It's
No, but
it's in español. It's in español.
so where did out of curiosity, Gigi, where did y'all get the name for the podcast?
My dad always talked the old generation of Tejano artists were always Anjira. So it's a very common name. It's actually a trigger
Ah,
word. It's actually a trigger word for the older generation of Tejano. The
you said it's
nations.
a trigger word.
It is. It is. Tell it to anybody from that era that was in the migrant uh, touring the United States, touring the whole United States during they call them the migrant tours, but really they were following the migrants and touring all over the United States. So they were on their giras and then se desvelaban.
Wow.
So and so they had their stories about their giras and their desveladas about their tours and their sleepless nights. So giras, that's a, I mean, if you talk to anybody from that era, it's a trigger word. Giras y desveladas. So yeah,
Man,
that's
now
what
I'm
came
gonna
from.
be tempted. Now I'm gonna have to say it to people.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and that'll be the proof whether what genre they were in or what generation of Tejano they were in.
there we go.
Mhm.
Now I'm gonna
Andas
know.
yeah, just ask them. Andas de gira de what? Never mind.
Oh, okay. You're young. It's
You're
cool.
right.
You're just a
Different
baby. It's all
questions.
right.
Different questions.
Now, see, now I'm in with the cool kids because I know one of the cool kid words.
Yeah.
So, okay, so aside from the podcast, which has been very successful, you guys have been nominated for I don't know how many awards with the podcast. We're both with Tejano Television, which we're on right now as we speak. So proud to, and so just, I'm still just over the moon to be a part of the team. And let
Mm,
alone with somebody that I got to communicate with long before that. It took us a while to actually get to meet in person.
I know.
But we did it, and it was great, and I loved you for it.
Yeah,
And
no, it was awesome. I saw you performing live in Plainview,
uh-huh.
and that was yeah. With the you were on stage with Step. I performed too, but I was. It was earlier on in the day, and it was
When I got there and I was getting changed because we had 3 gigs to get to that day. So we started the day with the gig, and then we got to Plainview, and I literally like had to run in and with wipies and redo my makeup and everything. So I was in the
people don't know, man. People don't know.
with that beautiful dressing room. Oh my gosh, I will
Oh
never
no, right?
be in a dressing room that pretty.
Yeah, saludos to that guy from the venue. I forgot his name already, but he was really awesome. Yeah.
Buena gente, buena gente. So
Yes.
back to Gigi, right? Because we got a short
We're
period
done.
of
We're
time.
done. Yeah, we're done. We're down. We're down.
Okay, so
Hey,
Gigi,
dale.
you have a new single, or well, it's newer. What is? Tell us a little bit about the new single.
So the single that's out right now is Rosa la del Rio. It's really just my vocals on my dad's song, and it's very emotional for me to have done that. All the songs that I have come out with were songs that were written for me by my dad, and I recorded. But in this case, this is actually my dad's song, where the vocals
Oh,
were taken out and my vocals were put in.
wow.
So that is totally mixed feelings, bittersweet. And anybody who's following Gigi will notice that I'm not pushing it that much, and it's just that there's just so much attached to it, and I don't know. I I wanted to do it. I love this song. It's a beautiful song. I wanted people to hear it, so I wanted it updated to be in people's ears, right? But of course, I think my dad sang it better, and and then I mean, I don't know. I just real mixed feelings about it. If y'all listen to it, check it out. I mean, it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful story. Rosa del Rio, her love of her life leaves and then says, don't worry, our love is forever. And then he never comes back.
Oh,
And then he never comes back. So then Rosa goes to the Rio y ella se pierde. You
oh,
know, he got lost. It's
oh
it's
my
a
God.
tragic story. I know. My dad had a knack for that kind of stuff. And it's a beautiful song. So I wanted people to hear it. And so I was like, well, let me put the tracks down with Rick Garcia. And, but honestly, like, a very mixed feelings about it because of that. Because it literally is my dad's music, my dad's, all the, of course, Rick, did a lot of fixing up and he had to do a lot of stuff to it to update it, right? But at the end of the day, the core of music was his, and so yeah, Rosa la del Rio, and that EP that I took out December of 2025 uh was Vida Rosa la del Rio, and one of the songs I wrote from my divorce was that came out of that divorce in 2004. I recorded in 2012 or 2013, and that was redone. So that's there. So it's, I think, Rosa del Rio, Vida, ¿Dónde está papá? Which is my dad asking me, my dad. It was my daughter asking me where's her dad because I was in a very ugly relationship and I had to leave it to save my life and hers. And so it's a really hard hitting song that um, I had to write to just heal from that. And I know I'm not the only one who's gone through that. And my heart was on the floor and bleeding when she asked me, "Where's her dad?" And I had to tell her, "We're not coming back, and you're not." She was a daddy's girl. She's still a daddy's girl, and I had to tell her, "Mija, tu papi ya no está. We're not." And I had to tell her, you don't get treated like this. I'm sorry. Wow, I
You're gonna
totally
make
didn't
me
plan this
cry
at all.
because I'm the little girl. I'm my I think there's a lot of us that come from situations like that, whether we be on the mom side of it or the child side of it. And I was definitely that little girl, with my mom, and it broke her heart every single time I asked. And so that
Mm,
that is just a beautiful thing to know that you incorporate your real life into these songs, into the music, and you don't see storytelling like that in music anymore. I mean, it's and you know, and it's not to get take away from the cumbias. We all like to, back
Oh
it
yeah.
up sometimes.
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
but the
Yeah.
storytelling is what I miss the most in the industry. And of course, um that was one of the things that I want to incorporate with me. But I've only written so far. I've written about 5 songs, but the first one, of course, was Capturada, and then the second one is the one that we're coming out with next, which is Dame tu calor. And I wanted to write all the majority of the music on my first album, and that's the goal. Because I don't think there's a lot of that anymore. And it's not to take away from the songwriters that write music for other people and those people that purchase it. You guys make the industry go round. I mean, you give a voice
Mhm.
to these songwriters. But
Yeah.
for me personally, I think there's more that goes into it when you write the music. Because at that point, it's not just you trying to relate to someone else's words, it's you relating your own words
Mhm.
to the music.
Yeah, it was my life, and it, and that was in 2004. That was a long time ago, but it still hits a nerve, and I know I'm not the only one who's gone through it, and I'm actually at this point glad I survived that situation, because it was a dangerous situation, and some women haven't survived those situations. So we're lucky to be alive and have survived it. So it's a survivor story, to be honest. Um, at the end of the day.
Real quick, shout out to Joe Leal joining us right now. Gil Jimenez, the man, the myth,
Yeah,
the legend.
I cannot. My glasses are fogging up, and I cannot read what they're saying. But thank you for coming in. And like I said, this is gonna be interview express. I'm gonna be gone in like 2 minutes.
I know. Hey,
I
but
know.
you know what? We're gonna end it with one of your music videos, the one with David Lee Garza. So that,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah.
think
That was the
is
last
your
one.
daddy in that video with you?
My That was the last record. The last time we went to the studio, my dad and I recorded with my dad at Freddie Records in 1994, and then we recorded at Hacienda Records in 2012. I don't remember, it was 2012 or 2013. For some reason, that I don't know, but más o menos 2012, 2013, and then with CHR Records in 2021. After my dad had actually, I always say the first time he passed away, because he passed away once, came back, thank you Jesus. The second time he didn't make it through, but in that time where he was he survived that. He's like, let's go to studio, and so we went to studio and we went to record the CHR Records with Rick Garcia, and that was ended up being the very last song we recorded together, and the last time we went to the studio together.
Well,
And he
I
wrote the song
picked
for
it
me.
because I saw your daddy was in there with you, and I was like, and that's what I like to do. Like I like to find videos that to me feel like they're more meaningful, and I thought that would be great to end the show with. And guys, this is a quick show, like Gigi said. So Gigi, before we
Interview
let you
Express.
go, because I know you're
Yeah.
short on time.
So, for everybody that's watching, and thank you, Sammy, and I love your show. Also, I've been trying to look for it, and I try to catch it in pieces. Gigi's just all over the place. She's doing too much. But look up. I'm putting up my QR code with my Google website, because it's free. All right, I have a Google website. I'm sorry,
No, do it.
Gigi's on a budget, so it's a Google website. So go to that Google website to look at other interviews, and look at all the other songs that I have, and the things that I'm doing with the Giras y Desveladas podcast, with the Tejana Music Legacy Foundation. Lots of stuff going on, lots of fun stuff, really great stuff. The scholarship we're giving out, as a matter of fact, tomorrow we're handing out the first Juan Guerrero Legacy Scholarship. Yes, thank you,
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
I know.
Hold on,
And
I know there's a
there's
sound for
some, huh?
that.
Yes, thank you. And what else? Well, I'm pushing my dad's music, of course, with Jugrimar Publishing Company, and well, my song Rosa del Rio, and the EP that was put out, Recuerdos de mi Padre. So look it up, and I'll put that out. So in Gigi La Chicana Facebook, and click on that QR code, and and get on that Gigi wagon. So
Jump on the GG wagon. If you ain't there, you
yes.
swear.
And you know what, Sammy, thank you so much, because I know you've got a full schedule too, and you've got health issues también, and I know it's not easy, but we keep on going. We just keep on going, man. What else? ¿Qué más que tenemos que hacer? But keep on keeping on, onward and upward. I love everything you're doing, and we see, that's my alarm. That's my doggy alarm. And Gigi needs alarms for everything. So we'll see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Love you, Sammy. Keep it up. Saludos to Tejano TV and all the Tejano television team. And a ver cuando nos vemos otra vez.
And thank you for coming on, Gigi. We love you so much. And guys, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play Gigi's music video. And we are going to have some messages after that. Gigi.
Bye, Sammy. Love you. Take care. God bless. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.
Me pides que deje a mis padres, lo haría todo, todo por ti, pero eso no. Padres, que me vaya a vivir contigo. Dices que sería muy feliz al formar un nuevo nido. Tú sabes que yo te amo y yo quiero estar contigo. Pero mis queridos viejitos no los dejo en el olvido. Yo haría cualquier cosa por ti. Sabes que te amo tanto. Haría lo imposible por ti. Lo haría todo, todo por ti. Pero eso no. Pero eso no. Pero eso no. Pero eso no. Siempre, pero eso que tú me pides no me cabe en mi mente. Yo hago cualquier cosa por ti. Yo todo lo hago por ti. Sabes que te quiero así. Yo todo lo haría por ti. Pero eso no. Pero eso no. Pero eso no. Pero eso no.
All right, mi gente. So I'm gonna keep the show going just a little bit longer. So be sure to drop them comments, say hello. For any of my friends that are active and maybe you want to jump on the show and talk a little bit. Gigi, she was unfortunately not able to stay very long, and we had to do the show a little earlier due to my schedule as well. But guys, I'm gonna keep it going just a little bit longer. So of course, we do have a few messages for you guys. Sammy Torres in the New Image has a fun schedule lined up for this year. One of the most exciting things that we have going on is we're going to be performing out at Eastern New Mexico University. That's right, gente. We're going to be out there headlining their Hispanic Heritage show on September 25th. So for the first time ever, we're going to be out there in Portales, New Mexico, which I'm so excited about. Now, let's talk a little bit more Gigi, right? Gigi's working, but she's watching. As you can see, be sure to sound off. And I'm going to be showing another video of one of her performances from Domingo Live here soon. Shout out to DJ also in the house, Hot Tejano, Hot Tejano 806. I always mess it up. It's Hot Tejano Country 806, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, also. Big shout out to my bestie, Vicky V. She's in the house as well. Victoria's Promotions, always doing her thing, guys. Now, something about Gigi that I learned later on was that she, her wonderful father. There we go. Love a Hot 806 Tejano and Country DJ also. There we go. We finally figured it out. I'm going to get it right, like off the top of my dome one day, okay? I know it. But, one of the fun things that I know I got to learn about Gigi is, well, for one, she is the leader of Los Chicanos, which if you don't know who Los Chicanos are, that was originally started with her father, if I'm correct. Gigi, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but her father is Juan Guerrero. And for those who don't know who Juan Guerrero is, Juan is the phenomenal writer behind the song Ya Te Vi. Of course, released by him as well, but later made famous by Elsa Garcia, which is the version that a lot of us young ladies sing out there on stage. So, of course, there's no doubt that Juan's not up there watching down on his daughter and helping guide her through her journey and continuing in this music world. So, guys, if you don't know who Juan Guerrero is, go look him up. There are so many more things about him that you guys just need to learn. And we'll be bringing Gigi back eventually to talk more about her father and her own legacy that was created, because Gigi was later inducted into the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame, which, congratulations to you, girl. You're killing it. I'm always happy to see that you're doing great. For any of my friends that are active, again, y'all be sure to drop them comments. If any of you feel like joining on and just talking with me while I'm talking more about Miss Gigi Guerrero, please be sure to jump on. So, and I'll send you the link, but you got to message me. It's not gonna, it don't take but 2 seconds to send me a message and be like, hey, let me jump on. So a little bit about Gigi, right? She's a singer, she's a songwriter, and she is one of probably the most accomplished Tejano artists that I know in regards to education. Gigi has her master's degree, and she is a wonderful instructor and just so talented. So I gotta give her props, of course. And if there's anyone that paid her dues, it was her. Juan Guerrero, known as, one of the revered Tejano music pioneers and composers. You just don't get better than that. What a beautiful thing to know that Gigi not only came from that, but also created her own way and is continuing to pave her own road. So, guys, another exciting announcement. If you guys haven't kept up with the Tejano Nation news, y'all need to go and check it out, right? The Tejano Nation just ran a very, very phenomenal article on Tejano television, which is, by the way, celebrating 3 years as Tejano's only 24-hour streaming video network. Now, of course, that comes with so many things, guys. I mean, aside from you catching the Capturada show live, right? That's usually every other Thursday. Sorry, we have slacked a little bit, guys. It's been an adventure for sure. But, aside from us them streaming Capturada, the Capturada show, we have so many other shows on Tejano television. Of course, we got to give a shout out to Juan, of course, and of course his beautiful wife, because had it not been for them, there would be no Tejano television, and I'm just so proud to be a part of it. Lila, of course, hosts Lila Plays. We got the Three Amigos show, which that one's funny how I came across that, because I started in the comments and then I ended up on an interview, and now I'm on the network with them. Shout out to D Burleson from Culturas, because had it not been him giving me a little push and shove, that probably would have never happened in the comments. Shout out to Keith Leal. He has the Tejano Time podcast. We got Anthony Quintanilla and Esteban Quintanilla and J-Rod on Puro Potente podcast. Of course, we talked about Gigi's show, Giras y Desveladas. We got Rennie Rowland, which he hosts Rennie on the Road. And of course, Slick Rick and DJ Nune leading the top 10 music video countdown. And just so y'all know, guys, Gigi's still with us, kind of. She's working as she always is, busy woman. But she says thank you, Sammy, and thank you everyone for supporting and watching and sharing. So, again, guys, y'all be sure to download Tejano TV. Download it on Roku. Download it on go follow us on Facebook if you're not already watching us on Facebook right now. And for artists, be sure to send your music videos in to us. We can't put you on that top 10 music video countdown if you're not sending your videos to us. If anyone wants to be a part of any of the shows, y'all be sure to reach out to Tejano TV or to one of us directly, depending on what show you want to be on. Hopefully, y'all want to be on mine too. And of course, at the end of the year, we have the Capturada Podcast Virtual Awards. Last year, our 3 winners of the fully fan-voted show was Los Hermanos Peña, Salome from Zodiacal, and of course, Jay Sterling, my friend, sometimes. No, we don't fight all the time. No, Jay's such a talented person as well. But guys, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and throw another one of the videos that I wanted to show y'all. This is Gigi Guerrero y Los Chicanos on Domingo Live.
No quiero tu amor, no quiero que me hables, ya no, por favor. No eres sincero y ahora lo sé. Ya tengo otro y sabes qué. Me dio un anillo, me voy a casar y a ti poco a poco te voy a olvidar. Ya tengo otro amor de verdad. Sigue tu camino. de verdad. Sigue tu camino, yo te voy a olvidar. Yo te voy a olvidar. I'm not gonna answer. De un anillo me voy a casar y aquí poco a poco te voy a olvidar. Que tengo a otro amor de verdad. Sigue tu camino, yo te voy a olvidar.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be the end of our show. But before we finish that off, y'all be sure to keep up with me on Facebook. Our next guest, it looks like we have Conjunto Diferencia coming up on May 28th. So, and of course, we got a lot more people coming up. AJ Torres, aka Valencio. We got Los Heartbreakers, Los Machos. We have Conjunto Cats. At later on, we got Jenny B, Ruby Ann, Beatriz y Destino, Savannah Votion. We just have so many. But one of the other things I'm really excited for is in October, we have Dee Burleson from Culturas, another one of my Tejano television brethren, if you will. He is going to be our legendary guest this year, talking about his journey with Culturas and some of the way that they paved for us newer artists as we came up into the industry later on. And then, of course, guys, December 23rd, if you want to be a part of the show, y'all come and jump on the show because we have the second Capturada Virtual Podcast Awards, which is going to be going on with Miss Rita Capuchina. She will be my final guest of the year. But guys, there might still be room to squeeze you in, so y'all be sure to reach out. I'll see if I can find a spot for y'all on one of these Thursdays. Until then, gente, it was such a blessing to have y'all here. Again, big shout out to Miss Gigi Guerrero. Thank you for coming on. It was short, but it was fun. And of course, guys, keep supporting the Capturada podcast because it's you guys who make the difference. Each and every one of you who watch this show, who participate, you guys get to learn about not only some of the artists that have been here and are established in the industry, but you also get to learn about the new artists, right? Some of the new kids on the block that are just trying to pave their way into the industry. And who knows, you might find your new favorite band. So, gente, we will catch you later. I'm going to close out this show. God bless. And stay capturada with Sammy Torres.